the conclusion of Shandril's saga. Hello and welcome to Liam's Lyceum, everyone. I'm your host, Liam, aka Hembar, and today I'll be doing a spoiler-free review of Ed Greenwood's Hand of Fire. Hand of Fire is a 2002 novel and the third and final book in Shandril's saga by Ed Greenwood. I'm sure people were wondering about Shandril's whereabouts after Crown of Fire, which is book 2, and had been for a while, since Spellfire is one of the most powerful things in all of Faerun and the Forgotten Realms, and 2002 is quite a few years after the second book came out. The second book came out quite a few years after the first book. This part of the story, we have Mert and Charantir, besides just Narm and Shandril as well. Narm and Shandril were given leave to stay in Cormyr at the end of book 2, but it's not safe still, which is unsurprising. So they're on their way to the west, to the Sword Coast, to Waterdeep, and then hopefully to Silvery Moon. That's the idea, at least. They are given disguises for this trip as priestesses of Chantia from Evening Star, and we do get to see Scornubel, which is pretty cool. I don't have a lot to say about this one, actually. I just wanted to be pretty swift. This one felt a little bit monotonous. It's a little drawn out. It definitely didn't need to be as long as it was. In some ways, it just felt like Greenwood wanted a conclusion to Shandril's story and didn't have a whole bunch of story to make that happen. Now it does work. I think her conclusion is fine. It's just the story getting to that point isn't all that fun. I think Hand of Fire and Spellfire were more enjoyable because of this. But that being said, I think Greenwood is still one of those authors that really can just get emotion out of me. And I did almost cry at a certain point reading this book. It definitely is a conclusion. And I think fans of the first two books will be happy about that, at least. Though there is no good cover for this book, since it matches the reprints for the first two books, which were reprinted for this release. And I think this is a good conclusion to commitment, like of couples as well, and friendship, of course, but also power and I guess world weariness and rest in a sense. So I'll let you figure out what I'm talking about by reading it yourself. But definitely not my favorite Ed Greenwood. In fact, it might be my least favorite Ed Greenwood novel I've read. But not terrible. Not terrible. I don't feel like I wasted my time reading it. So I just wish it was a little bit more worth my time, maybe. But anyways, this has been Liam's Lyceum. I will catch you next time.